Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel and to another video. Today's video is going to be my February monthly reset. Guys, we made it. We made it out of January, and yeah, January is such a long month. I know living in Canada, it was such a slog because, you know, after New Year, which you just kind of have to wait for the spring to come. Like there's not much going on in January in Vancouver. But yeah, in Australia, at least in Melbourne, there's so much going on in January. It's summer, lots of people are off work, the tennis is on, you go to the beach a lot. It's just lots of fun times. It was a very busy month. I'm honestly so exhausted. So yeah, it's nice to sit down and reflect on the month that was. If you guys are new here, my name is Sasha. I'm 32 years old and I'm living in Melbourne, Australia. I used to live in Vancouver, Canada for over 5 years. So lots of Canada content if you guys wanted to check that out. And yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna go into my reflections for the month of January. Sorry about the lighting, I'm filming really early in the morning. So it's just kind of cool lighting, but it's better than no lighting, you know? So anyway, what are you most proud of? I am most proud of getting back into routine after my time away. Honestly, just getting back to Melbourne life after my Bali life, I guess. You know, holiday mode, like you sleep in, you stay up late, you eat at different times, like there's just no routine. So getting back into routine, I'm proud of myself for doing that as best I can, and for honestly planning and executing Kate's hens hike. So my best friend Kate got married on the 1st of Feb. So in January, it was like the month of Kate. It was her daughter's first birthday. And I mean, it was her fiance, now husband's birthday in January as well, but he didn't have a party, or if he did, I wasn't invited. Thanks, Shay. No, he didn't. So it was, yeah, Zoe's birthday, then it was the hike, the hens hike, and then it was the wedding. So it was just like bam, bam, bam. And within that I had a festival, which I took a day off work for. It was really fun, but it was just like a lot all at once. But yeah, I'm really proud of myself for getting it all done, getting across the finish line, and Kate really enjoyed the hens. So proud of myself for that. What challenged you this month? Honestly, the planning and executing the hike, the hens hike that I've just discussed, like getting everyone in the group chat to participate, you know, booking things, making sure I had everything, doing my checklist, things like that, and just roping everyone together. Like it all came together well. Everyone pulled it all together for Kate, but just the whole process of it was quite challenging for me because I've never planned a hens, I've never been a bridesmaid, so it was like, and I was the only bridesmaid and the maid of honor, so I felt like I had a lot of pressure on me. But of course Kate was like, get everyone to help you, so I did ask for help as much as I could to please help me. So yeah, that was really good, and it was challenging when things didn't always go to plan. Like the pub that I had booked, I specifically asked for like right near the window to overlook the view, and they put us like nowhere near a window, and I was a bit annoyed at that, and their reasoning wasn't great either. But I was like, you know what, the girls set it up beautifully, it was a surprise. So like we couldn't move all the decorations closer to the window when I got there, and you know, made a comment being like, why are we near the window, because there was no one at the pub. But it is what it is, you just have to just go with the flow, and Kate is very much a go with the flow person, so I was trying to like channel her. And what else challenged me? Honestly, my health. Like I ended up seeing my GP and getting a really, I know it's probably not the best thing to do because I have a really close friend who's a naturopath, and she was like, don't do that. But I did. I got a really high dose, a quick high dose of antibiotics to just kill what was in my gut after Bali, because I just wasn't eating, had no appetite, and it just was not okay in my belly after my sickness in Bali. So honestly, touch wood, I feel so much better after that, and it just killed whatever was going in there. So, but yeah, it was challenging for a while, honestly, like not being 100% and doing all the planning and socializing this month. So it was just a lot of running around and full-time work, you know. Okay, what are 3 things that I'm grateful for? As cliche as it is, running tap water to open my mouth in the shower, which I do every day. I don't know if you guys do that, but I always like drink water in the shower. But in Bali, I was like, like so conscious of the water, so afraid of the water, and it's such a privilege to have running clean tap water that you, like Melbourne water as well is mwah, chef's kiss. Like I lived in Queensland, not as good, not at all. So yeah, just having great tap water, very privileged. And you know, alongside that, just fruit and veg, everything accessible, like grocery store I can walk to, things like that. After being in Bali, and we didn't stay anywhere near like a supermarket, so it was just kind of like 7-Eleven type places. And yes, we were eating out for every meal, but I just like love cooking, and I don't know, like love choosing my own produce, and I don't know, it's just, yeah, I'm grateful for that. Also really grateful for, yeah, the support that I got for, you know, planning the hike for the hens, and yeah, all the support leading up to the wedding. Like I had my friend Carly come over and help me with my bridesmaid's dress and try on earrings and see, like take photos of me so I could see angles and shapewear and all those kinds of things, because I was so nervous about my dress. And yeah, other friends that just got me venting all the time about like, I'm so stressed, and just wanting to make the wedding and everything like special for Kate. So thank you to all of those people that listened and helped. And thirdly, just grateful for, yeah, my long-standing friendship with Kate. Like I wrote her speech and just reflecting on our years of friendship. Like I've known her since I was 4, so nearly 29 years, but it's just a really long time to know someone, and she knows everything about me. She's seen me through everything. She knows my family really well. She's known all my exes. Like it's just one of those things where you just do everything together. And although we haven't always lived in the same suburb or city, like we've always stayed super close, and it's so nice reflecting on our memories together as friends. So yeah, very grateful for Kate. Something you learned this month. Something you learned this month. I think I learned that I've still got a long way to go with, it's really niche, but like stabilizing my knee. I mean, that's going more into February, I guess, but I started doing BFT. So it's more like weight bearing exercises, and I've just been doing Pilates kind of 4 or 5 days a week all of last year, but I didn't really see a change in my body. So I really want to get stronger. So doing more weight stuff and realizing that my knee, like I've got this reoccurring knee issue, and it's sort of just there. So learning that that is still there, and it's present, and it's not going to go away. So how can I manage it and look after myself as I'm doing new kind of training with my body? That's really specific niche fitness one, which is not like me. What else did I learn? I learned to put on more sunscreen. I got burnt in my parting. I had braids, I'll insert a picture there. I had braids for Juicy Fest, which was so fun, by the way, but it was so hot, didn't have a hat, got burnt like in my parting, and got like slightly burnt on my shoulder and my face, and it's just not nice, not cool, not like funny to get burnt. Like it's embarrassing, and I'm embarrassed that I got burnt. So yeah, I'm just annoyed at myself for that. But I learned to just always, you gotta leave the mosh and put on sunscreen, then you gotta leave the mosh and put on sunscreen. Like don't be stupid in the sun. Like the sun in Melbourne is no joke. It's got a kick, let me tell you. Such weird things that I learned this month. Obviously I learned how to plan a hens, how to be a bridesmaid, maid of honor, how to be in a wedding. But did I don't know. Okay, word of the month, like word of January, was reset. I don't really think I did that super well this month. Honestly, I was just very all over the shop because it was so jam-packed. Like every weekend was filled, and every weeknight, honestly, I did something social. But I don't know, I guess I reset back into my fitness, reset back into the quote-unquote 9 to 5 of my job and everything, so maybe. Word for February. Ooh, what can I do for Feb? Maybe I want to use the word slow. Let's slow down in February and not go so fast. I feel like my cortisol was through the roof in January. I was just like panting, stressing, running around, and I just want to slow. So I'm not really, says me who's got like plans most days this week, but I just don't want to plan too much and just go with the flow. So maybe flow. I know, it's just thinking of my cat. Yeah, let's go with flow. Like let's flow through February. Ooh, a bit of alliteration, we love that. Okay, reflections are done. Let's go on to my goals for January. I didn't do too well, but anyway, let's get into it. All right, as per usual, I'm gonna put my goals up next to me and I'm reading off my computer, which is down here. So I'll just move this over. There we go. Alrighty, I'm just gonna run through them. I didn't do too well at all this month because I didn't look back at my goals at all because I was so hyper focused on my speech and the hens. That's the main two things that took up the majority of my brain this month. So let's just run through them quickly because it's not great. Okay, personal. Plan and execute Kate's hens. Tick. Write a 2025 goals list, reflect on 2024. Haven't done this. Go to the beach more this month. I think I went only twice or 3 times, so I didn't tick that. Start looking into freelancing, social media, didn't do that. Financial, make a budget for my overseas trip, didn't do that. Work on savings goals for 2025, didn't do that. Health and wellness, cut down alcohol consumption. Ooh, honestly, I didn't drink that much apart from at the wedding, but that was technically Feb 1st. So yeah, Juicy Fest, I had like 2-3 drinks because it was really hot. So maybe I did do that, but I didn't tick it because I still drank probably every weekend. So anyway, take care of myself while traveling. Even though I got sick, I think I did take care of myself and I had others help me and lots of fun supplements and drugs. So that was good. Okay, go to the dentist for a clean and check. I ticked this. My appointment's actually in 2 days time in February, but I did book it in January, so that still counts. Focus on getting back into a fitness routine after Bali. I did do this. Social media, I did post more across all socials, which, you know, I don't usually do, but I did post a lot of stories, posted a couple of Instagrams, and posted a lot on TikTok. So yeah, if you're not following me on TikTok, you probably should. I post more on there than here. Create a schedule for YouTube to help me get back into routine. Didn't do this. Okay, let's go on to February. Personal, write a 2025 goals list, reflect on 2024. I love to do this, so I don't know why I haven't done it yet. So I'm gonna spend some time this week doing that. Start looking into freelancing social media. I really wanna do that. Call/voice note my friends more. I feel like I neglected my overseas friends in the month of Jan. I just really was so exhausted / didn't have time, or the time zones didn't match up to when I was free. And yeah, I just want to connect back with my Vancouver and yeah, friends at overseas, like England and Scotland and stuff. So yeah, get back into therapy. I'm getting my mental health care plan this Saturday, so I can start seeing my therapist again. Financial, exactly the same as last month, just make a budget for my overseas trips, work on savings goals for 2025. Health and wellness, cut down my alcohol consumption, especially because of point 2, which is commit to the 8-week challenge. I just really, yeah, want to commit to that. Remember my supplements every day. So I take, yeah, ashwagandha, I take like a Inner Health Plus now for probiotics for my gut after Bali. And what else do I take? Magnesium. And I usually forget, so I just want to be more on it. Aim for 7 hours of sleep. I currently run on about 5.5, so not good. And I wonder why I'm always tired. So yeah, anyway, as I digress. Social media, post USA, Canada 2024 content. I have some amazing photos and funny videos from that trip, but I haven't posted it because I had a little bit of PTSD from it. So I just didn't touch that for a while. And yes, it's been 6 months, but over 6 months, but I still want to post that content because it's just sitting on my phone doing nothing. And yeah, it's some really good shots there, so we'll see. And post 3 YouTube videos and 10 TikTok videos. It's a little bit of a challenge, but I think I can do it. And those are my goals. Please let me know if any of your goals match my goals in the comments below. Probably not. But yeah, tell me if there's anything that you guys are working on and we can help make each other accountable. So feel free to pop it in the comments and I will reply. I always reply. Okay, let's go on to what I spent in the month of January. I've done a whole separate video on what I spent in Bali and what I wore in Bali and things like that. So I'm currently editing that one, so that'll be up soon. But yeah, I'll leave for what I spent in Bali separate. So I got back on the 6th of Jan. So the spending is from the 6th of Jan onwards. So yeah, it was a big spend month, spoiler. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, let's go on to what I spent in the month of January. I use Every Dollar. It's an app, but it's also a website, so I use like the website version. I think I have the app on my old iPhone from Canada, but yeah, it's free, and that's how I do my budgeting. So if you guys were curious, that's what I use. You don't need the premium version or anything. And if you can hear some birds in the background, I live like opposite like a reserve, and Australian birds are loud, and it's the morning, so they're just waking up and full of life. Okay, January 2025, I was $955 over budget because I bought flights, so that is why. And I didn't make as much as I thought I was gonna make. I really highballed it, is that the right word? I don't know, but I overshot it by a mile because I told my boss I didn't want to get paid for the closure of the office, and I didn't really have as much leave as I thought I did, accrued. So I didn't get paid out because that puts me into minus leave. You guys don't care about this. Anyway, so I only earned $3,570, which is a bit rough after a high spend month, but anyway. Let's go through it. So I spent overall $4,792. So that's a lot. Gifts, that is Zoe's first birthday gift. I went in halves with mum for that. And then Kate and Shane's wedding gift from me. Emergency fund, as if, rent/utilities. So that is rent and internet, which went up, I think, in December. So altogether, 1,404, so under budget. Phone, I know what that's always gonna be, under budget. Best thing I did was buy a SIM card in Bali. It saved me so much money. You just buy it and it has so much data on it, and then I didn't go over budget obviously for Vodafone, which was awesome. Mikey card, $10, Uber/taxi. Well, I did get an Uber, but it's in my Bali fund, so anyway. We'll go over that later. So this is from the 6th of Jan onwards. Groceries, I was just over $328. Restaurant bars, I didn't go out at all this month. I had like Kate's Hens, like that was what I had, like my portion. Went out for Thai with Steph, went for noodles with Tara. So yeah, really didn't go out in that regard, but was always social and busy. So $70 roughly for cafes and takeaway. Like I went to the Oz Open, highly recommend, love it. And ate there, had coffees with mum, drinks at Juicy Fest. I feel like, I don't know where the food for Juicy Fest went into that, but it's definitely been accounted for. But drinks were really expensive at Juicy Fest, and I also got like a burger, so maybe $25 there. It's somewhere in this, I don't know, obviously didn't put it in the right section. Liquor store, nothing. Shopping/fun/activities. My nails done, which are really cool. I'll show you. You can see my crooked middle finger, but I have an ombre French, which looked really cool, very bridesmaidy. Currently, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I had a really bad experience at the nail salon on Swan Street, but my friends recommended it, so each to their own, but I will not be going back there. Anyway, dance class, Kate's Hens, roughly cost me $70, probably more here or there, but the girls were really sweet and pitched in who attended, so that was really great. Saved me some money there, which is awesome. Shapewear from Maya, roughly $50, I think. Evening ground pass to the tennis, $19. Did a trial at BFT. I don't know why I put that there and not in BFT later on, but anyway. Williams shoes, I bought some leather sandals that were on sale, these really nice brown ones, so that was good. Cotton On, just got some new work pants and whatever. Lavisa got some jewelry for the wedding. Flights, just under $1,800. To be continued. Hair, I never know what it's gonna be, but it's always so surprising how reasonable it is. So I got a full head of foils. Didn't get a cut, obviously, because it's freaking long. But it costs so much more to get haircuts. I was like, I'll just like postpone that. So I just got a full head of foils at Joey Scanzizo. I can't pronounce it. Anyway, OC Sienna, she's the best. Pet care, didn't need anything for Flowy. Drugstore, $43.96, just Chemist Warehouse. BFT, I joined the challenge, which was 127, and that was it. So let's go on to my budget for February. I presume I'm gonna get my regular paycheck, I hope and pray. I did a bit less than what I usually get, just in case, but we'll see. So I'm roughly going to get $4,750 this month, which is kind of what I spent last month, so woohoo. Gifts, I did 80, I've got a couple of birthdays. Rent, 1,500, same. Phone, same. I got rid of the podcast subscription finally, because your gal's never gonna get that again. Just can't be bothered. Mikey, 20 bucks, Uber taxi, 30, just never know. Groceries I put up to 400 because I'm cooking and getting, I guess, not like better products than I usually get, but just say for like meat, if I'm getting minced meat or ground beef, I'm going to get the extra lean, which costs like $4 more than the regular beef mince that I get. So it's gonna cost more for groceries this month because I'm doing like a nutrition plan with the challenge. We'll see. Restaurants / bars, 350. Definitely don't think I'll spend all of that in Feb, but who knows. Cafes takeaway, 100 bucks. Liquor store I did 10. Don't think I'm really gonna drink or anything, but who knows. Shopping fun activities / hens. I don't know why I put hens. Oh, I guess it's for Maddie's hens, which is in March. I don't know if I have to buy anything this month for it, so we'll see. Comedy show, I've already bought a couple of tickets, so roughly $90 on comedy show tickets. The comedy show in like the Melbourne International Comedy Fest is in late March into late April, but they had a few deals this week on tickets, so I bought some. Flights / Acomo, it's a really random amount, $1,070, but I was trying to make it's an every dollar budget, so that's where the $70 went. So that's that. Pet care, litter, food, 80 bucks. I think I need to buy her food this month. Drugstore, 60 bucks. Dentist, I'm going there in 2 days, as I said, clean and check. Skin specialists next week. No idea how much that's gonna cost me. It might be way more than that. I'm just getting like all my moles checked. I've got like some dermatitis that I'm finally gonna get looked at, but I've booked in for this like 4 or 5 months ago, so I'm excited that it's coming up. Vet, I would just want to go take Chloe to the vet just to check up, see how she's going, because, you know, I wish pets could talk to you, but I'm like, she seems fine, but how would I know? And BFT, I presume it's going to be $150 for the month, maybe less. Again, it's like a fortnightly payment. I've never had a full month of going there yet, so I don't know what it's going to be. But yeah, and that was it all together. So that is, yeah, an every dollar budget. So $4,750. If I don't spend all of that, I'll be very grateful. And yeah, that is everything with my budget. I don't really have any favorites for the month of January. I always recommend going to the tennis if you live in Melbourne. It's so much fun. You don't have to go to like Rod Laver and spend a lot of money. You can just get a ground pass and it's such a good vibe. It's like a festival. And speaking of festivals, Juicy Fest, I'd never been, highly recommend, really nice event. Everyone was so warm and welcoming, just a nice crowd, good food trucks. Everyone was just chill and it was great acts. I saw Akon, Ludacris, Chantel, Jay Sean, Ray J, like it was just really fun and I'd highly recommend that. And yeah, I don't really have anything else in terms of favorites. Yeah, call your friends if you haven't in a while and get out there and, I don't know, try something different in your fitness. I've gotten back into my dance class and love it. So yeah, find something that you love and you'll do it. Like I hate running, so your gal's not gonna ever do running, but I will do dancing. So if you're thinking about just getting something different into your like routine with fitness, just try something random, like do a karate class or do a pole dancing class. Just try something different, you may love it. But that is everything for my reset video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and please like and subscribe. I haven't said that in a while. Like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.
Forget your feelings, show me you want it. You've been a fan, ain't no more talking. Need you to back it up.